Hey guys, so I'm back with week 4 of This Week in Fitness. It's been 1 month, y'all. It's been 1 month, okay? Before I get into everything, I just want to, since this is the first newish vid that I'm filming, since I did change my name on YouTube and everywhere else in social media land, I switched my name from Lola Kinks to Ashley Christina, okay? Reason being, those of you who have been with me since the beginning in 2010, 2009, something like that, y'all know that I started YouTube out as an natural hair vlogger. I started YouTube out with my big chop or whatever. That was like either my first or second video, okay? So that's why I started YouTube. Being that, you know, we change, we evolve. This was what, 8 years ago, 9 years ago. Things have happened and I'm not a natural hair vlogger anymore, okay? I still have this isn't my hair, but I still have natural hair. Let me fix this. Okay, there we go. I still have natural hair, but that is not the focus of my channel. Y'all know I keep my hair under wraps, and I love this. As it gets older, it gets nicer. I need to take it out though, because I need to wash my hair, but neither here nor there. Stay on track, Ashley. Okay, so not a natural hair vlogger anymore. It is part of my life. So, you know, from time to time, I will bring natural hair content, hair content, styling content. But as far as what I do day to day, things that interest me day to day, natural hair is not that. So Lola Kinks was very much tied to the natural hair Ashley, okay? And it's just not what I'm interested in anymore. So because I did want to launch a blog that would bring, you know, various aspects of things that I don't include on the channel. Well, not even don't include it on the channel, just I don't have the time to do videos for the channel. And it's me, you know, I'm Ashley, my middle name's Christina. And it's an extension of me. So that's why I did want to go ahead and change my name across all my social media. So the blog should be live now or whatnot, and I will have a blog post that's tied to This Week in Fitness, this Week in Fitness or whatever. So feel free to check it out. The link is below. Subscribe to the email list so that you can be you can know first when new content is on there, because what I plan to do is have some content will tie into the channel, but a lot of content will be standalone just for the blog, okay? All right, so let's get into the week. Let's do these videos and let me talk about, or let me show the workouts and let me talk about the week, okay? Y'all, this week was a struggle. This week was a struggle. It was so hard. Like I said in last week's vlog, that it takes 21 days to make a habit, right? So we're on what, 7 times 4, so 28. And I still struggled this week. It was so tough. I was able to complete 5 lifting workouts, which is what I aim to do. So I was happy with that. My workouts were not as intense, which I will focus on being more intense this week. I did fall short when it came to my cardio workouts, okay? So cardio, I only was able to do 3 spin workouts. I'm still loving my Peloton app. I'll link my bike below. I did have a few questions about my bike. I also had some questions about my home gym. So I am going to do a video about my home gym setup. I'm hoping to have that up within the next week. Okay. I kind of need to think through what exactly I'm going to say about it. But yeah, so still loving my Peloton app, and still, you know, I only got 3 workouts in, but I did do a longer class. My first time doing a longer class. I typically stay between the 20 and 30 minute mark. I did a 45-minute Tabata class with Robin Azoro, I want to say her last name is, and it was everything. I burned 700 calories. It was like 65 intervals, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Your typical standard Tabata. If you don't know what Tabata is, I'll have a link below. Workouts, okay? It was everything. So I do think I'm going to kind of incorporate longer classes into my routine and see how that works out. Yes. Okay, so yeah, so that was the week. The struggle came in with, I have a lot of things going on, and what I realized was that if I do not get my workout done first thing, Winter, can you go close the door, please? If I do not get my workout done first thing in the morning, when I'm lifting or whatever, it is almost impossible for me to, you know, either do cardio after work or, you know, something else. Like on Thursday, I was able to, I didn't work out at all Thursday. When was it? Friday. So Friday, I didn't wake up in the morning, but when I came home, I did do my lifting and my cardio. Okay, and that for me was extremely tough. I need to be able to get stuff done first thing with work, winter, school starting back up, that kind of stuff. It's a lot of moving pieces. Me trying to launch this blog, it's a lot of moving pieces, and I've just realized that for me in my journey, it's easier for me to get my workout out the way, you know, and I don't have to think about it for the rest of the day. So I am going to concentrate on getting that done this week. Okay, so let's get into my stats. As far as calories burned, I burned 28. I haven't synced this week's workout, but I burned 2,800 calories, around there, which is good. I use a Polar M4. I'll link that down below also. And let me write down what all I need to link while I'm saying it, because I have a bad habit of saying that I'm gonna link things, and I don't do it. So use a Polar M4. I enjoy, or I like, tracking my heart rate, just because it gives me an idea of, one, how intense my workouts are, two, how much output that I'm doing. And I know that a lot of this, including food tracking, is estimations, but for me, having numbers attached to things holds me more accountable, and I am all about accountability. Okay, so that was my cardio burn. As far as food, guys, I did exceptional with food this week. I'm still in ketosis. I tested yesterday. Long story short, I lost my footage, so I'm filming this on Sunday. I typically like to have the video out on Sunday. It will be out on Monday. Sorry. But lost my audio for yesterday's, this part that I do. So I had to refilm and redo it was just a mess. So as far as food, I tested yesterday. I'm still in ketosis. I tested at 0.8 millimolars per whatever, and which is good for me. Nutritional ketosis is right there at 0.5 to 0.1. For me, the higher my ketones are, it doesn't really, you know, it doesn't really, what's the word, correlate to anything important. Okay, for me, if I know that my if I test and I do blood test, I use a Precision one. I'll link that below also. And if I test and I get like a 2.0 or 3.0, for me, that says that my body isn't converting my ketones into energy. I'm just spilling a lot of them, right? So I like to stay within that 0.5 to 1.0 range. That keeps me in nutritional ketosis, and it lets me know that my body is using my ketones for energy, okay? So if you haven't seen my first, like my journey or whatever, I'll put that up. So this is like my 4th time trying to get back into ketosis. I was able to get back into ketosis very fast. I was in ketosis within the first week or so of working out. I do think, and this is my opinion, of course I don't know for sure, but I do feel as if since I was keto for so long last year before last, that this time coming in I was able to get back into ketosis faster, and my body, it's kind of like muscle memory. My body kind of knows what it's doing, so I feel like I'll be able to be fat adapted faster. I'm 4 weeks in. From all the reading I've done, it usually takes 4 to 6 weeks, 4 to 6 to 8 weeks to get fat adapted. And I'm feeling like I'm right there. Okay, I feel really good. Okay, so food was really well. I'm still up on my protein. My protein is about at 25% out of the 100. I have my MyFitnessPal at 20%, but being that I'm still in ketosis and I am getting, you know, around 95-100 grams of protein a day, and it's not kicking me out, I think I'm cool, right? I did have Five Guys. I had it yesterday, and I did have it Thursday. Thursday, like I said, Thursday was a tough day for me. I kind of just vegged out and watched How to Get Away with Murder and Scandal and all this stuff, and so had it Thursday, had it yesterday, and it was everything, and I still love it. It's so good. I am going to go to Smashburger though, because I heard that they do a lettuce wrap burger too. So yes, food was awesome. I am going to meal prep. I did not meal prep last week, but I still had food left over from the week before, so I was able to, you know, eat fine or whatever. This week's menu, I think I didn't feel like grocery shopping, so I'm just trying to use up what's in my fridge. So I'm going to do a lot of eggs, and I have some chicken drumettes, so I'll probably saute those in butter and kind of up the fat content on that, and still do my bulletproof coffees and all that jazz, and bone broth. If you follow me on Instagram, same name, Ashley Christina. I've started doing bone broth a lot. Kettle Fire is now at my HEB. Kettle Fire is a bone broth brand, and an organic bone broth brand. Don't quote me. But anyways, they have really good bone broth, and I've started drinking that at the end of the day. I need to do separate videos on different topics, but I also intermittent fast. So my eating window is from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. I'll probably do a blog post on this. So I eat from the hours of 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. And if I'm still hungry or I'm not satiated, which isn't often, being that I do take in so much fat, but if I am not satiated, at 6, 7, 8 p.m. what I'll do is I'll make a bulletproof broth, which is basically a cup of bone broth. And the bone broth that I drink, like I said, it's Kettle Fire or one other brand, and I'll link it below because I can't remember what it's called, but I will take it, warm it up, put a little bit of salt. Like I said in the last vlog, I'm salting everything. It's been helping with my thirst. But put a little bit of salt and put some butter in it. And I like Kerrygold butter, and I buy that online because, of course, in my small town on the outskirts of Houston, they don't have it. Put a little butter in it and just put it in my blender and mix that up and drink it like coffee or whatever. I mean, it doesn't taste like coffee, it tastes like food broth. Y'all get what I'm saying. So that has been my nutrition for this week, okay? As far as stats, so like I said, I think like I've been saying in most of these vlogs, this is my millionth time on a weight loss journey, but like serious kind of, with a good amount of weight to lose. I have about 50 pounds to lose, this go around, I'm not harping on the scale, if that makes sense. I'm not riding the scales back, okay? I'm at the point where I understand, and I think I'll do a blog post about this. I understand that, you know, weight loss is a combination of various things, right? So, you know, I might not be losing weight on the scale, but I might be turning, you know, my body composition might be, you know, turning. So my body composition might be just recomping itself, you know. So while I might not lose weight one week, I might gain weight one week. I'm not gonna let it discourage me, okay? So this week I did put on a pound, so I'm back at 190, 190.4, okay? And did put on a pound, but I was able to lose inches all over. From last week, I lost all over, or overall, 3.5 inches, which I'll take that. Biggest loss was around my belly button, and that went down an inch, okay? So I'll take it. As long as I'm still losing other places, I'm happy, right? So the scale does not define me is basically what I'm trying to say. I also did my 1 month pictures. I still want to throw the whole body away. I do. But progress is there. I'll link those down below in the blog post. But it's still tough, you know, to see where I'm at, because I keep thinking, God, Ashley, how did you let yourself get here? But when we know better, we do better, and I'm doing better, right? So did my pictures. There was or is some progress, so I'm happy with that, and I'm taking that for what it's worth, okay? So successes for this week. Again, my food, I'm very, very proud of myself for at least sticking within my, God, what's the word? Sticking within my diet plans, my nutritional plans. Y'all see winter. So happy about that. I am happy that I at least got, with all the struggles, I at least got my lifting in. I think that this week I'm going to kind of switch out my workouts and do kind of high intensity lifting. I don't know how to explain it. So yeah, so I don't even know what I was saying. Winter interrupted me. Sorry guys, winter interrupted me and I don't remember what I was saying. But so successes, I did get my weightlifting in and my food was impeccable. So I'll take that for what it is. Things that I'm going to work on. Sleep is still a struggle for me. I'm going to try to go to bed around 9 o'clock every night. Fingers crossed that that will work. I'm going to try to get Winter on the schedule too. We still co-sleep, so let's hope that she can get into her bed because she has a bed. So trying to go to sleep earlier. I'm thinking that hour will kind of help a little bit. So aiming for 9 o'clock every night so I can be up at least by 3:30. Like to be up by 3, but if I can be up by 3:30, I can get cardio and lifting done before I have to drive to work, get Winter ready and go to work. And yeah, I think those are the things that I'm going to work on this week. And I will be able to knock out this week's workouts and continue to progress. I am going to really adhere to my diet this week, and I'm going to see if I should lower my fat intake and in turn lower my calories. I'm at 1,500 to 1,700. I like to stay within that range. My fat intake is typically from 100 to 130 grams of fat a day. I'm going to kind of look at it today adhere to what I actually have in my fitness pal this week, and then next week if I feel like I didn't make as much progress, I am going to kind of drop my calories a little, okay? Because I do have a little room that I can play with as far as calories are concerned, all right? So I think that's it. So those of you who are on this journey with me, what were your successes this week? What did you struggle with? How are you going to alleviate those struggles? Work on, you know, making those struggles not be struggles. Okay, so all right guys, I hope that y'all are still on it. Week 4 is finished. Week 5, here we come. Let's get it. Do what you can with what you can when you can. Do what you can when you can with what you can. Doing something is better than doing nothing, period. Okay, so if you can't hit 5 workouts, hit 3. If you can't hit 3 workouts, hit 1. Do something to make you closer, get you closer to your goal, all right? So, all right, guys, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.